Yesterday, a platoon of infantry was sent to a nearby village on the regiment's flank to secure it. In the middle of the night, they suddenly reported enemy contact and pleaded for fire support, of which very little could be given. As the regiment is under a lot of pressure from the advancing East German army across the whole contact line, the few resources available had to be allocated elsewhere. The infantry platoon was told to hold back the enemy and delay their advance until reinforcements could be sent. But early in the morning, all communications with the infantry have ceased. At this point, we have to assume the worst. The assembled relief force, an M1 platoon with M113 support, now has a new mission. Assess the situation in the village and provide support to survivors, if any can be found. Hello there, and welcome to another mission in GHPC. Today we are playing Fog of War. Our objective for today, well, friendly infantry in the village ahead reported contact with the enemy during the night. In the early morning all communications with them has ceased, and we are now moving in to assess the situation and to assist if we can. I believe that over there must be the village. Looking at this map, I think I want to advance to the low ground and I want to be prepared for any surprises, so I'm already calling in my my close air support. They will be coming in to have a look at the opposite end of the village. If there are any enemy units there, they will have a bad day. I'll try to move through the low ground here. Move along this little stream. Is that a stream? No, it's just a little tree line. Enemy infantry? Yeah, there's something. Got him. Seems like there's infantry there. We have lost an M113. So they do have something that can fight our armored vehicles. Yeah, there are tracer fire or autocannon fire coming from back there. I'm not sure which it is. But there comes our plane, dropping bombs. Looks like that area over there is full of enemy infantry. I'm just suppressing. Okay, let's disregard the enemy infantry for a moment and have a look. Yep, there is something right there. Low heat. Tank. Re-engage, come on. Load the Sable. Has it been hit? Yeah, it has. It is being hit hard. It itself seems to be missing. I didn't see it right now. There it is. Damn, he hit me. He's on fire. That's it. Another one. Got him. Jesus Christ. What a mess. Nothing moving in the village. A bunch of, what was it, T-72s? T-72s brewing up. Let's move in. More enemy infantry. There's a vehicle. Low heat. There. That thing should be dead. There still might be more enemy infantry around. Maybe we should switch to thermals for this one. Enemy infantry should show up on thermal. There is something glowing there. Another enemy scout. Didn't hit that one. That's an M113. The enemy is retreating. Well, in that case, let's pursue, I think. I'm not letting that APC escape. Where'd it go? That's my own one. Was it him? Maybe. If yes, then it's over now. Maybe the M113 killed it with the 50 cal. That's very possible. Okay, another tank section has flanked the village here already, so nothing is escaping this carnage here. That was a good attack. And we have American infantry inside the village. Awesome. Looks like we have won this. Good. Let's go to the results for the operation. But first, a little bit of a nice picture for my tank. Let's investigate these burning tank wrecks here. They are quite a nice sight, don't you think? Really nice. So, now let's go to the results. Fog of War, winner NATO, personnel lost 5 and equipment lost 1. Okay. Let's have a look at the shots that were fired during this mission. I'll show all shots except the small caliber shots, because that would be ridiculously much. Okay, let's go to shot number 1. Yeah, this is one of the M113s, the one that was burning on the hill. This got shot by something, by an anti-tank missile, of all things. Let's have a look at the flight path. So this guy back here fired a missile 800 meters and managed to guide it in to hit the M113. And that missile just messed up everybody inside. Everybody dead. Another missile was fired at another M113. So 2 M113s lost 2 missiles apparently. Although, maybe not. I mean, the missile did impact this vehicle, but the crew seems to have survived it. If we look here what was actually hit, we see that, let's see, trim vane was penetrated, upper front plate penetrated, engine bay, air cleaner, the engine was hit. The radiator was hit, the transmission was hit, but it looks like the engine and the transmission, they took the brunt of the impact, and so the crew is actually fine. They probably bailed out. Incredibly lucky to have survived this. It looks like the missile was aimed at this vehicle here, missed and then impacted on this one. Was it the same rocket man here? Yeah, it was. Then we have a shot by unknown. Oh, that's my air support, I think. Because if I look at the flight path, that's a bomb being dropped. Bomb got dropped and probably, I don't know, I would think that this bomb did some extensive damage to this little BRDM. Maybe not. Then a missile was fired at a tank here, but failed to do any significant damage. It hit the fuel tank. Self-sealing fuel tank, of course. So that tank continued to be fine. It was the same. Wow, this guy was fast at loading ATGMs. Okay, I get sight to this little BRDM and I just put an armor-piercing shell right through it. This is amazing to see. I'm really impressed by the armor penetration simulation in this game. See where the shell impacts the vehicle, you see where the shell scatters, and then, and then just the scattered particles of the shell either get stopped inside the vehicle or even just continue to fly outside. So you see here that some parts of the shell have splintered off and are being stopped inside the vehicle. The major mass of the shell is impacting the rear of the vehicle and is then shattering even further and then spraying out the back. This is just amazing to see. I get line of sight to one of the T-72s that were cresting the hill and I put a heat shell into the turret. Now the heat shell is not a perfect choice, but still this one did penetrate, hit the gun breech and the autoloader, failed to hit any of the crew or any explosive stuff. One of my tanks shoots at this one here. Might be the same one. Let me have a quick look. Were we shooting at the same one or is it a different one? No, it's a different one. Yeah. Oh, there were 3 tanks. I didn't even see that there were 3. Good, okay. One of my men shoots at this tank, but the turret stops the shell, deflects it. And then that tank is being re-engaged by one of my tanks. This time with much better results. The shell armor-piercing fin stabilized Sabo goes in and just smashes through the interior of the tank, hitting a throwing charge. So I think this vehicle may have blown up then. Very nice. Then we have me shooting once more at that T-72, but my shell is stopped by the turret cheek. Another one of my men is engaging the same tank that I am engaging, hitting the commander's cupola, and well, did not really do much to the tank. Not at all. The autoloader was hit once again, but this did not cause significant damage. Another one of my men shoots this tank here, and this time... Is it the same tank that I was shooting at, or is it a different one? I wish there were IDs for the vehicle so that is easier to tell. Yeah, this is the tank that I was shooting at as well. So one of my men took a shot at it, 660 meters. This time this penetrated a little bit, but still failed to do any significant damage because it first went in through the track, apparently, through the front fender and the sponsoon. So didn't really do much. I take another shot at it, hit the front of the tank, did nothing. Tank was the shell was stopped by the tank's armor. The driver is perfectly safe. Then, who is this taking a shot? Yeah, you can see now I would be happy to know if this is me taking this hit or one of my other tanks. I can't tell. I could tell by doing this. So I fired this shell. How is... Okay, so that tank next to me took the shot. Yeah, okay. He took a shot to the turret, but did not penetrate. And then somebody else takes another shot at that enemy tank. I have to always look around, see if it's the first information. It is. He gets hit again. Incredible, but this time propellant is hit, and I think this is where the thing blows up. Yeah, some shrapnel from the shell gets inside the turret and goes down into the carousel, apparently. Good. And this is me shooting again at it. So maybe it didn't blow up from that previous shot, but here I take another shot and I hit the driver square in the face. The shell goes through the armor, through the driver, through the tank, through the ammunition carousel, this thing blew it up. Okay, I spot this little BRDM inside the village, and I just put an armor-piercing shell straight into it. However, we can see that the commander of the vehicle lost his left leg because of this little shrapnel splinter here. But other than that, the vehicle was fine. So I put in another heat shell to really finish the job off. My god. Another BRDM spotted by me and engaged. Heat shell does the work. What is this? I shoot at this one. Yeah, the final one that was driving down the slope. I miss it though. I just miss it. Another tank apparently gets line of sight to it and puts an AP shell right through it. And re-engages even, but the shell strikes... Oh, this is fun to see. Okay, so the shell strikes the roof here. Some of the shell, and probably also of the roof, splinters away and disintegrates, but a part of the shell, the center mass of the shell, continues through the roof, impacts the vehicle, and then spreads through the vehicle, killing commander and gunner. Very nice to see. Then passes through the whole vehicle, exits out the other side. Oh my god. And final shell, fired by me into this one because I wasn't sure if it's alive or not. Heat shell into the side, blew up the vehicle. Hit the ammunition. Awesome. I can with certainty say that Gunner GHPC is quite the awesome little game. And if the developers continue to improve it, which they seem to be doing, they have convinced me by adding the infantry and now by continuing to add German tanks. So if they continue to improve this, by the time that this is a fully released product, because this is still early access technically, when this is a fully released product, I think this is gonna be a really great game with a lot of content and features. And quite fun too. So I'm convinced. Let me know if you are. For now, I would like to thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope to see you again next time. Until then, have some really great days and goodbye.